Okay, so now we're going to move on to another data type, which is the array data type. So this is actually pretty similar to the concept of an array in Python. It's effectively just a series or list of objects, right? So in an array, you define it using square brackets. So for example, if I did something like let a1 equal, and then I would have square brackets, and then I would list my objects in there that I want to store. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is an array storing 4 numeric elements. You can also have arrays to store a mix of elements. So you could have something like this. So 1 text true 4, right? So this is an array with 4 elements, 2 of which are numeric, 1 is Boolean, and 1 is text or string. You can even have arrays that hold arrays, right? So as an element. So you could have something like A3 is equal to 1, 2, and then at the third position we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do text. All right, so at the third position here we actually have another array that holds 4 elements, right? Let's talk a little bit about array indexing. So I'm going to dump in some code and then we'll look at it here after we execute it. All right, so I'm just going to do Control S and then load this. All right, so we have first off an array with 4 elements. So we have a text, a number, a Boolean, and then another array with 3 elements. So in JavaScript, similar to Python, indexing for arrays starts at 0. So position 1 has an index of 0, position 2 has an index of 1, position 3 is an index of 2, so on and so forth. So you can use this bracket notation to pull out components or elements from an array. So if we do a bracket 0, we return the first element text, a bracket 1 returns the second element 1, a bracket 2 returns the third element the third element true, and then now we have this other array, and we can actually use sets of brackets to pull out elements from the array within the array. So basically we're saying so at index 3, which would be position 4, so that's the array, and then at position 0, so it returns 1, the first element in the array, which is in the array. So again, if for arrays, indexing starts at 0 as opposed to 1, similar to how it works in Python. And also you can have arrays that store different types of data. They don't have to be numbers or strings or whatnot, and arrays can even store other arrays or other more complex data types.